Hello guys, welcome to Hankins Custom Rifles and another episode of Hank's TV. I'm Jeff Hankins, and today what we've got to shoot is a 45 caliber muzzle loader. Now I know this gun doesn't look like a muzzle loader, but that's what it is. It's built on a Remington 700, single shot action. We've got a Brux barrel on here. This is a 1 in 18 twist Brux barrel with one of my custom built muzzle brakes. And we've got a powder funnel that goes in that muzzle brake. I'll show you that here in a second, how that all works. And then the stock on this gun is a little bit different than most stocks. It's the first one like this that I've had in my shop. And the customer bought this and sent it to me and asked me if I could use this stock to build his gun on instead of a standard old Boyd's thumb hole varmint style stock. And I said, sure, we can make it work. So he drove it down here to me one afternoon and we looked at it. I kind of liked it. It's got some pretty neat features on it. There's a button right here that you can push in and adjust the recoil pad here. So you've got adjustable length of pull. Let me see if I can get it back in. Okay, so it goes in like that and you can adjust the length of pull. I'm going to try it about right there just so it's got a little bit of adjustment in it. And then it's got an adjustable cheek piece that works the same way. So you push this button in, it's spring loaded. You push that in and you can raise the cheek piece up and down or take it out also. So we're going to try it. I don't know, let's try it right there. I'll see if it's too high. If it is, I'll push it back down some. It's a GRS stock. I don't really know what GRS stands for because it don't tell you anywhere on the stock. It just says GRSRiflestocks.com. And he bought this from stockystocks.com on the internet, and they're made overseas somewhere. He told me where they was made at and I forgot, so I'm not even going to guess because I'll probably be wrong. But they're made overseas and they're imported by stockystocks.com. The wood is a laminated wood, but it's not I don't think it come from Rutland or anywhere around here because it just seems like it's a little bit better quality than what I've been getting lately from Boyd's. And maybe Boyd's is not getting theirs from Rutland anymore either because they burned down. I know Rutland's not even making plywood right now. But this wood is, I think it's just a high quality wood. It just feels good. There's no pits in it. There's no pores. There's no bad spots in the wood like a lot of the stocks come from Boyd's. They've all got little knots in them, little pinholes, little places where it didn't glue together just right. I guess that's good enough for Boyd's because they charge $150 for a stock. This stock here was like 850 bucks. So it's only available in one configuration, and that was like it is here with a detachable magazine. So it was cut out for like a Stiller style detachable magazine, and a BDL bottom metal didn't fit it right. It would go in here, but it didn't fit correctly. It was too small around all the edges and it just looked like it wasn't right. So I made a custom floor plate bottom metal for this gun, filled it in. The trigger guard part, now this is a bat trigger guard. I just made this front piece to fill it in. We brought it right to the lines. I polished it. It's a polished aluminum piece. So we've polished this whole gun out. It's all mirror polish. We've got a little Defiance bolt knob on here that come off of a Defiance action that I had in the shop one time, and we decided to use a different bolt knob. So I had that left over and I thought it would look nice, a little added touch to throw on here. Some things I do that ain't necessary, but it makes a gun look a whole lot better, and sometimes it makes them shoot better. So we're going to see how this one shoots today. We got a 1 pound jewel trigger in this gun. It's set and ready to go. We've got another Night Force scope. This is another 8x32 NXS. This is probably the best scope to choose if it's me choosing. This is what I would definitely go with. 8-32 by 56 NSX for target shooting, long range hunting, whatever you want to do with it. This scope right here will do it. It'll handle the recoil. You won't have to replace it 3 months down the road, 40-50 shots down the road. We just did a couple test shoots last weekend couple customers came up and they both picked up muzzle loaders, and one of them had a Savorsky scope on it. It lasted about 8 shots. The eyepiece fell out of it. It was a $900 scope, so just don't even mess with that cheap stuff. Buy the best one time and be done with it. So anyway, let's move on down the road here. We've got some 275 grain Pittman AccuMax bullets. We're going to start out with 3 of those. We're going to get 3 powder charges here. This is 78 grains of 4198. We're going to get 3 primer modules. You guys are familiar with my primer modules. Just a little brass module that holds the large rifle Magnum primer. Here's the powder funnel that we'll use for loading. The gun itself does not have a ramrod on it, so we've got a 1-piece solid ramrod to use on the bench. This is a range rod or whatever you guys want to call it. It's just a Thompson center power rod, cut a little bit long so it'll fit this barrel. We're going to go ahead and load it up and shoot it a couple times. The funnel goes right down in the muzzle brake, so you never need to take the muzzle brake off. We'll dump the gunpowder through the funnel. We're going to put a bullet in here. We'll put the bullet down. Remember to pull your funnel out. I did turn my rear bag around backwards because of the way this stock's cut out. I want to have some room for it to recoil back, and there's not a whole lot of room with the way this bag is made. Probably need to come up with a different type of bag for this gun, but we're going to make it work with what we got. We're going to put the safety on, and I'm ready to fire a shot down there. Got a target set up at 100 yards. Got a couple dots on it. I'm going to shoot at the middle dot and see where we get. Okay, we've hit the paper. We're about maybe 3 inches low, 2 inches to the right. So I'm just going to shoot 2 more before I make any adjustments. These powder funnels that I make are precision made to fit the particular rifle that they go with. The stem on the funnel is cut so that it is just about 5 thousandths too short to touch the crown. So you can shove it in there and it won't touch the crown of the barrel. That shot there looks like it might be about a 1/2 inch from the other one. Okay, we've got 3 shots touching, so that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna make a scope adjustment. We should be pretty close to the dots the next time we shoot this gun. And I'm going to tell you guys, it is so hot out here today and the sun is shining. And I believe this barrel would heat up to over 100 degrees just sitting here in the sun. We've only shot it 3 times and it's pretty hot. And I think what I'll do is shoot it 3 more. And we're going to give it a break. Let it cool down. I'm not going to clean it between shots. I'm just going to load and shoot. Give me 3 more bullets here. And 3 primer modules. Bullet fit a little tighter. It might have not got through the press. So let's see what we get here. I'm going to shoot at the top dot now. And just so you guys know, that that bullet there did hit the dot. We must have gotten a little powder fouling in the barrel because these bullets are getting a little harder to put in. Okay, that's in the same hole, guys. Let's see if we can do that one more time. The barrel's getting pretty hot. The bullets are even hot from sitting out here in the sun. And now that bullet going in easy. Now I'm going to say something to you guys here for a second. If any bullet, the first two bullets went in this gun hard. This one here went down kind of easy. And these are some just remnant bullets that I have laying in there on the bench that's already been sized. So the first two are in the same hole. If this one comes out of the group, it's probably because it was sized a little bit looser. But let's see if it makes a difference with this 78 grain powder charge and see if we can't get this one in the same hole. It did not go in the same hole, guys, but it's pretty close. It's a little high, but it's pretty close. We're going to take this gun inside. I'm going to let it sit in the air condition for probably a good 20 or 30 minutes. This barrel is pretty hot. Feels like a 300 Win Mag that you just fired 5 shots out of. So we're going to go in, take a break. We'll come back out here in a few minutes. We're going to shoot another group. Okay, guys, we took about a 20-minute break. We've had the rifle sitting in the air-conditioned shop where it was 70 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. And I brought my thermometer out here and set it on the bench when I took the rifle inside. It's been sitting out here for about 20 minutes and it's up to 108 degrees sitting here in the sun. So that just shows you how hot it is out here today. Now, I think they said it's only getting like 93 or something today, but the sun's shining straight down, reflecting on this stainless steel polished out, and the heat from the concrete bench and everything, it just builds up. It says it's 108 out here, and the sun just went in behind some clouds. It doesn't feel like 108, but the heat from all this stuff right here is probably 108 or so. But we've got the gun cool. We're going to go ahead and load it up. I'm going to shoot 3 more for a group down here. And see what we can get. It might come a thunderstorm later on today. They said thunder showers possible all day. I wouldn't mind seeing it come a good one, but I do need to mow the grass later on if I get around to it. And that bullet there fit pretty loose. Sitting on the bench, this stock feels pretty good. It's got a big place to put your thumb, and it's pretty comfortable stock. I'm going to shoot 3 shots at the far left dot. Okay guys, we got two touching. One's a little bit high. We're still under an inch probably for the group. I do wish I was using my Sinclair rest, but I don't have a bag for my Sinclair that will fit this stock forearm. So I used this old Caldwell rock, and I'd almost rather have a rock sitting up here, but this thing it's pretty rough and crude. It's wobbly. I don't really like it for shooting good groups, but we're doing the best we can with it. So what we're going to do now is take another break, let this barrel cool off for just a minute. It ain't too bad yet. Let's see, it's sun went in, we're down to 95 degrees. I think what I'm going to do is shoot a couple of loads of Blackhorn out of this gun. The guy that bought this gun wants to shoot Blackhorn out of it, and we're going to shoot a few loads and just see what it'll do at 100 yards. We're going to shoot Blackhorn. We've got 100 grain charges already measured out. We got 5 bullets, and we got 5 primer modules left. We got more than 5, but we'll just pick out 5 of them over here. And we'll shoot the dot on the right hand side of the target. 5 bullets, 5 powder charges of 100 grains of Blackhorn 209. And I don't know how well it's going to shoot. I don't shoot Blackhorn. They say it's pretty dirty. Let's see if these bullets will fit. I did size those just a few minutes ago while we were in the shop waiting on the barrel to cool down. So we may have a better fit on these bullets. These are freshly sized. And I used the die setting that I have set up for my Brooks barrels on the Encore conversions, and it looks like it fit this Brooks barrel pretty good also. We're going to shoot the dot on the right hand side. We're going to shoot all 5 of them at the same dot. Quite a bit of smoke. Okay guys, there's 5 shots of Blackhorn. That was 100 grains. And I tried this just because I wanted to see if this gun was capable of shooting Blackhorn. I've been told that some people think that my guns aren't capable of shooting Blackhorn. It's the wrong ignition system. It's this, it's that. The primers ain't right. You got to clean the gun between every shot. All this kind of stuff in order to get good accuracy. Well, I don't think that's so, because I just shot 5 without cleaning as fast as I could. That last bullet did get a little harder to push down, but you could fix that problem just by sizing your bullets a little bit smaller. It probably needs a good cleaning now after shooting this Blackhorn, and I'll go in and clean her up good. But this rifle can definitely shoot Blackhorn. We're going to go out there and check it out. I don't know what the velocity was on these loads. We didn't check it. But supposedly 95 grains is all the Blackhorn powder that you can burn with a 209 primer, and I just shot 100 grains and it seemed to burn it all. But let's ride down there real quick. We're going to check this target and see what we got with the smokeless powder loads and the 5-shot group that I just fired with the Blackhorn. And the target's right down there. We're going to zoom on down and look at it real quick, and then we're going to ride out there and check it out. I'll take the calipers, we'll do a little bit of measuring, and then I can call Doug, tell him to come down here and pick his rifle up. It is ready to roll. All right guys, we're down here at the target. Here's what we got. First shots right here. 3 shots of the Pittman AccuMax, 275 grain. 78 grains of 4198. This is the IMR 4198. Our first group was a .670. I made a scope adjustment. I brought it up. We shot this group right here. That is a .740 group. There's 2 in that hole right there. If you look really, really close, you can tell that there's an outline of another bullet right there. So we got 2 in that one. One went a little bit high. We got a 743 shot group with 78 grains of 4198. We let the gun cool down for a good 20 minutes, let the temperature of the barrel get back down. We came out, we shot 3 more shots, and if I remember correctly, all 3 of them bullets went down the barrel pretty easy. That was the worst group out of the bunch. It measures 1 inch and 10 thousandths. It's a 3-shot group with IMR 4198. That's on a cold barrel. Right after I got done shooting this group here, we switched over to Blackhorn. 100 grains of Blackhorn, 275 grain Pittman AccuMax, which turned out that they shot very, very well. And we shot the best group out of everything we shot today. 5 shots went in a group that measures .610, 610 thousandths, 100 grains of Blackhorn 209. That's 5 shots, 275 grain Pittman AccuMax. I didn't clean the gun. I didn't do nothing. You guys saw it. I just shot it and loaded it. Shot it and loaded it. That's what we got right there for a 5-shot group. I don't think you can get any better than that. I don't care what kind of bullet you shoot, what kind of powder you shoot. The only thing about Blackhorn is it's dirty and it is a little bit corrosive. So if you do shoot it and you get done shooting it, you got to clean your gun pretty good. That's pretty much it right there, guys. This gun's ready. I'm going to call Doug, tell him it's done. He can come down. I think he's coming down next Saturday. He can pick it up then. I'll have it all cleaned up and ready for him to take it home. He can start shooting it, and maybe he'll get some groups like this or like this right here. But that definitely is a good shooting gun. I would like to see it set up on a different set of bags. What I've got is not the best for that particular stock, but I'm sure he'll find something that's going to work good. I want to thank you guys again for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, join Hank's message board, and until next time, we'll see you later, and y'all have a good day.